Alright everybody, Segment Outdoors here, being interrupted by Francis. Hey, how many of you have a Weber grill at home? I know I do, and I love it, and there's nothing like cooking on a Weber grill. But I don't know, 2-3 years go by and your Weber's sitting outside over the winter, and then you come up ready to cook one night and this happens. I pulled the old Weber lid off, and my insides have fallen apart. Some of you might look at this and say, "Oh, it looks like a regular Weber grill. What's wrong with it?" Well, let me tell you. Once you get underneath this, I have the coals from last time down there, and I specifically bought this Weber grill because it has this little handle and this little pot. Well, this pot, you squeeze and off it comes, and there's all the coals from the last 3 or 4 times you cook. So now that I have my pot off, I used to have this little bar that would spin, and 3 little arms would spin on the inside, and that would make all of those coals and ashes fall through those 3 holes. Well, this year all my blades broke off. Well, I'm not blaming Weber for making a bad product, but I am saying down here underneath there's a spindle that has 3 blades, and you can crank the blades back and forth and they just kind of knock all the ashes down there. And then when you're done cooking, you can close these 3 and then the vent on top, and your coals don't burn off. So you end up with these, which can be soaked in a little lighter fluid, and they work again the next time, which is a great thing. Alright, I've done a bare minimum amount of work, and I now have the inside of the Weber mostly cleaned out. And you can see right in here, this is where the broken off pieces of those 3 blades was before, and well, that's what needs to be replaced. So that's my next trick. One trick I learned many years ago from my grandpa Lovell was when you save your coals, which I have right here, save coals, and you put a little lighter fluid on them.
Then the music. Then the music.
And you just let them sit, and then after a while, I can put those on the grill and just put the lighter to it, and they'll be ready to go. In the meantime, I can put new coals in the chimney, and I use the chimney a little different than most, but one way or the other I have them both ready to go when it's time to cook food. And I will also link the chimney that you can get on Amazon in the description below.
Then the music.
You are listening to music. Well, I got on Amazon and found something fairly simple. This was a Weber kit to restore the cleaning system that goes inside most of those Weber grills. I think it was $17.99, and it I'll put that in my description below. I put this product in my shopping cart at Amazon, and eventually my wife said, "Hey, do you want that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I wouldn't have put it in my cart if I didn't want it." So she ordered it, and 24 hours later I have it. So now it's time to put this thing to use. Okay, in this kit, the Weber kit, you have the 3 blades, and they're numbered 1, 2, and 3. You have 2 devices, one that all the blades stick through and the other one that pops on, and you got the sifting bracket. It says that here are your directions, and the only thing you need is this screwdriver to make a couple pieces pop. So we'll see about that. Okay, well, my piece didn't exactly pop out the way it was supposed to. The corrosion, the rust was pretty significant. that is 5 pieces that all kind of just rusted together, and that kind of stopped it from popping out. So it did take a hammer and a few swings, but it did pop out. So the hard part is done. Now the easy part. Be right back. All right, there is our basically brand new and newly transformed Weber grill. So now this inside piece, a little rusted, but we're gonna get after that and fix this up like it's brand new. According to my very simple directions, this piece goes on top, and then I put blade 1, then blade 2, then blade 3 through, and when I'm all done, I put that in the kettle and stick this piece through the bottom, snap this piece on, and run this piece through the holes, and I am done. So I'm gonna put my chesty on and see if I can make it happen that easy. Okay, according to the directions, piece 1, easy enough. And there we have it. Wasn't too bad. So I then take those 3, drop that in. A little tension on that, that's okay. And then I have to go down here. Now that we're down here, I apparently need to be on a different side. So we'll make the roundabout work for us. That is how we need to be. The kettle slides under, back on, easy enough. The grate the coals goes on, back in, easy enough. The top grate. And the lid. I could probably stand to get some new plates, but otherwise I now have a brand new Weber grill.